As part of our continued commitment to make it simple to do business with us, we are pleased to introduce our end-user customer portal, the Connected Hub. As a Zestful reseller, you will be able to create Connected Hub users, grant permissions, and give access to a mobile number or a group of mobile numbers. Your end customer will be able to log on to the Connected Hub, view services and usage, and carry out certain self-care actions depending on the level of access you have given them. Once you've been set up as a Connected Hub reseller, you will have a new screen in your Admin Tools menu called Access Groups. Choose to add new, add a name for your access group, and add a description. Here you can see the available permissions. Get Help allows the customer user to send a simple email to a designated partner email address. Change SIM allows the customer to carry out a SIM change. Add bars allows bars to be added, and remove bars allows them to be removed. The customer has access to the same set of bars you have as a partner. The Connected Hub is linked to both the O2 and Vodafone networks in the same way as the Zestful customer portal. This gives your customer 24/7 access to add and remove bars and to carry out SIM changes. And finally, there is an option to view tickets, which allows the customer to have a view of transactions carried out. Simply change the slider to Yes to add the required permissions. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will add all the available permissions to our access group. The next step is to add the required services to the group. You can search using number, tariff, or name. We recommend that you keep your usernames up to date on the Zestful customer portal, as this will allow you to search and add services using the customer name or reference. You can add a single number to the list by changing the slider to Yes, or select to add all the numbers on the screen by clicking the blue plus button. You can remove a service by changing the slider to No, and you can remove all the services on the screen by clicking on the minus button. You can continue to add until all the required services are added to the access group. Search and add as many times as you need to. When you're happy with your selection, choose Save to save the group. You can see the services you have added by clicking on the eye. You can edit the access group by clicking on the pencil. Here, you can change the permissions and add or remove numbers. Just remember to update to save your changes. You can add a number to as many access groups as required. This allows you to be flexible when creating groups and assigning permissions to your customer users. For example, you may have a scenario where you want to create a customer management group which has access to all the permissions for a set of numbers, and then create another group with fewer permissions for the users of the same services. Once your access group is set up, the next step is to set up the user details for the customer. Select Admin Tools and User Management. Select to add a new user. Enter a username, an email address. The email address must be unique within the system, and add a forename and a surname. Leave the user group as account users. And then in user type, you are able to select from Access Group User or Access Group Service User. Access Group Service User allows you to select which service from the access group this particular user is able to view, and they will only be able to view that one service. An Access Group User will be able to see all of the permissions and all of the numbers that you have added in the access group. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will choose Access Group User. Make sure you select the correct access group and confirm. An email will be sent to the address you have entered. The email is Connected Hub branded with no reference to Zest4. The sender is service@theconnectedhub.co.uk. If a customer replies to this address, it will be forwarded to the Zest4 service team and the team will forward to you as the partner to respond to the customer. The user will need to click through on the email to set up a password. The customer is now logged on to the Connected Hub, www.theconnectedhub.co.uk. The look and feel of the Connected Hub is very similar to the Zest4 customer portal. This will enable you as the partner to service your customer more easily, as you will already be familiar with the data and the screens. The Connected Hub works from the same database and with the same network links as the Zest4 customer portal. Therefore, all usage data will be updated on the Connected Hub as soon as it has been processed by Zest4, and any transactions will be sent immediately to the network with the usual SLAs. As you can see on the landing page, the customer user only has visibility of the services assigned by you to the access group. You can search using mobile number or username. There is a summary of usage for each number. This shows the amount of megabytes, minutes and events only. We do not display your wholesale buy price or any other financial information. The usage totals for all the numbers in the access group are displayed in the tabs across the top of the screen. When you are set up as a Connected Hub reseller, we will ask for an appropriate email address for your organisation, for example, the address of your service team. When one of your customer users completes the Get Help form, this will be sent to the designated email address for action. The Get Help form can be accessed from here. The customer will complete their details in the form and then confirm to send the email. The email sent to your team can be clearly identified as coming from a Connected Hub user, enabling you to contact the customer appropriately. The green plus at the side of each number shows the current bar status. This service has an active international and premium call bar. If the service doesn't have any active bars, it shows as none. To carry out self-serve actions, click on the eye against the required number. The customer can request a SIM change by clicking here. Simply enter the new SIM number and click through to confirm. This will raise a ticket with Zest4 and the transaction will automatically be sent to the network. If you have given your customer permission to add bars, they will have access to the full range of bars for the applicable network here. To add a bar, change the slider to on and apply changes. Any bars active on the service will show here. If the bar is active, it shows as on. If the bar is inactive, it will not show in the list. To remove, change the slider to off and apply changes. Add and remove bar requests will raise a ticket with Zest4 and the transaction will be sent to the network. A more detailed view of calls can be seen here. The customer can select to see all records. They can search for call data. They can sort each column. And download into a CSV document. The customer can change their password in My Profile. and the customer can view their tickets in My Tickets. Click to view all My Tickets. As a reseller, you also have the same view in your reporting menu. Note that this is currently the only view you will have of the Connected Hub actions. However, we plan to improve this and we will welcome any feedback you may have on the functionality you require to service your Connected Hub customers. We hope you found this video overview useful. As the Connected Hub gives you and your customers greater access, we have updated our terms and conditions to reflect this. If you wish to be set up as a Connected Hub reseller, please contact service@zest4.com and our service team will issue the new terms and conditions and will help you to set up with everything you need. We welcome all feedback, good or bad. Contact us at suggestions@zest4.com.